Are you tired of worrying about how your loved ones back home will pay for their healthcare needs? Sending money isn't enough. You need a solution that ensures the funds you send are used specifically for healthcare costs. WellaHealth Diaspora is that solution that helps Nigerians in the diaspora send money specifically for healthcare back home. It's simple. Here's how it works. When you buy a health voucher on WellaHealth, they will contact you on how you'd prefer to spend your voucher on your family. They'll deliver quality healthcare to them and report back to you. With WellaHealth Diaspora, you'll get access to telemedicine services, regular checkups, medicine fulfillment, and health plans. Plus, you can trust that the money you send is utilized for healthcare, and the chance of being defrauded is removed. Don't wait until it's too late to take care of your family's health needs. Your family's health is too important to delay. Act now and start sending love and care to your family back home with WellaHealth Diaspora. Are you still here? Hurry! Visit www.wellahealth.com/234E to start sending health vouchers to your loved ones in Nigeria today.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of 234 Essential. My name is A0T2.
And I am Ugochi, the Igbo Stallion.
Yes, thanks to the old listeners. If you listened to our last episode, Third Time's the Charm, we hope you enjoyed it. We hope you loved it. Share it with your friends, your family members, your lovers, your indiscriminate sexual partners,
your
and
haters.
so on and so forth. And your haters too, anyway. Yes. If you're a first-time listener, welcome to the greatest podcast in the world. Hosted by myself and Ugochi, and this is the podcast that helps you break down the Nigerian experience and helps you navigate life in this great country of ours, led by Emperor Tinubu, first of his name, King of Jagaban Obogu, King of Ikoyi,
the most populous black nation in the world,
Lion of Bodilon, the first of his name. Yes, thank you for joining us. All right, in case you want to send us a fan mail, you can send us fan mail at 234essential.com.
and follow us on all social media platforms at 234 Essential Podcasts. We're on Threads now, guys.
Threads. Oh, we're on Threads.
Is it Threads or Thread?
Threads, plenty. We are tailors now.
Okay.
And I'm going to say that
great.
God has exposed Phil to me now because and Phil cannot shut up on Threads. He's threading every single moment. And he's using this time to toast women. Now I can see it live now. The CBIC, someone is shaking. If Phil
is shaking.
No.
The media department is on fire.
Yes, we are going to have an extraordinary meeting on Saturday. Because I don't understand.
It's just that Phil's microphone is so low. Phil would have defended himself.
Sinners are very quiet when their sin has been put out into light. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Keep quiet. It's not live.
We can't hear you, Phil. This is a bad day for you. You need to come again. You see, you need to. Yeah, we are. We are recording virtually.
Yeah. We're on Threads.
I think people are already used to that.
They should get used to it too. Unless they want to give us free fuel money to be moving up and down Lagos, then it's okay.
It's so interesting that on the previous episode, Third Time's the Charm, you talked about how stifling 6,000 tweets was, and just into the week, Threads is threading.
Bad man, Mark Zuckerberg did his thing. He launched it. Marky Mark.
See,
Marky Mark.
I've never see. Literally, you know when they say don't drop the soap or don't drop the ball, you get fucked big time, and he just really fucked Elon. If they're going to have their cage fights, the blow away Elon Musk will land.
You don't understand. They're talking billionaire talk. That is their cage fight. True. No, you have to understand. Billionaires don't. On an Elon Musk P, Avian day inside that.
They don't play dirty like that. Physical dirty.
All I don't understand the Avian way they talk. Now the real Avian, not with that other first Avian.
Elon Musk boy.
Pluto way. Yes. Well, anyhow, welcome. We're on Threads. So join us. We hope that's the last app because I don't think I've ever banned
You've
it.
not seen? Have you seen me on Threads?
No.
I think that I'm having a little bit of a moment here. How come was even asked me that? Oh, which one you know on Threads? Oh, wow, no hope.
Wow.
It's so sad. It's really really sad.
Anyway,
Okay, the truth is,
yeah.
I'm going to join Threads, but I'm trying to check with myself to see, is this going to be another social media platform that I'm not going to use?
It's not. No, you're not going to use it.
Because not like I was
It's
really
good.
tweeting. Say that
It's
again.
just good to have it. I said you won't be there constantly, but it's just good to have it, just in case. You never know.
To be honest, right, I've tried to download it, and I mean, halfway through the process, I'm just like, Gucci, wait, check it. But yeah, I think I should claim my carbon, my virtual footprint before somebody else takes it. So I probably
The beautiful thing
would
about
do that.
the beautiful thing about Threads is that once you set up, it just takes all your information in Instagram. It will ask you, do you want the exact thing that's on your Instagram, and it just takes it there, so nobody can even take it. I doubt anybody that can take your handle or anything because it's just basically there. Yeah, it's just it's the Twitter version of your Instagram account, basically.
Of Instagram, yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's what it does. Yep.
I like to see what the interface looks like, Sha. That's why I'm even downloading it.
It's
to be
cool.
honest,
It's very very minimal and cool. So there's no genge. There's not too much genge. Nana is missing in action, or maybe went to sleep because we are night callers here, and we like.
yeah.
We like
So
say
proudly.
Phil and Ugochi are the night callers, and I have so-called.
Wow.
I have bent to their will. So
First of all, you guys, I want to apologize for coming in late today. Life was lifing. I'm trying not to complain anymore. About certain. Oh, I'm marking. I'm measuring how I complain so that I don't sound like a broken record. Does that make any sense? Yes, yeah, but like life was lifing. I was just like doing my own thing, and then I came late, and I waited for me as well as Phil. Thank you guys so much for the sacrifices. Well, like we do wait for you too. Don't we wait for you? Say it like again.
I can't remember. Sorry.
But thank you, Sha. Thank you, Sha. Regardless.
All right. So since Nana, who's our night post correspondent, is missing in action, we don't have any fan mail. So we'll apologize and we'll give you fan mail next week. Please. So we believe that the fan will be very
God
hot.
willing.
God willing. All right. So since there's no fan mail.
Did you think that we said anything on the last episode that was too hot?
No, I don't think so. Why?
I don't know, because in the next episode, the fan mail will be hot.
No, I said that topics will be hot. That's what I'm saying. It will still be hot when we read
them. Okay. Oh,
yeah. So
we have a lot. We have a lot.
In the absentia of any fan mail, we jump into how was everybody's week except Phil, that was philandering on Threads. That is a red flag in CBIC. So you'll be 7 days fasting and prayer and dry fasting. Thank you.
I feel like it should be 2 weeks, so 14 days.
To remove the spirit of harlotry that's residing in your soul. Thank you.
Yeah. Exactly. Like Fury see women run. See, should flee.
It's what I saw. You saw the girl with big breasts. I saw one girl with big breasts, and I said, my eyes can see something that I cannot see. I said, hey. What head of department? What head of department?
Of media.
The ship
is
going astray.
They wanted to use it to cover the media's eye.
The ship is going astray, and the shepherd needs to knock the ship back into. Don't worry. So how was your week, though?
I need to abandon the 99. This is the one, legit one.
Of what? No, we don't abandon anybody. It's not violent.
No. You know that you're the shepherd of the church now.
Jesus
you need to leave your 99.
My official title is CBI shepherd.
Yeah, I thought you were Daddy Gio. I'm confused now.
So that's what Mammon gives to me. But me directly from the holies of holies, the inner sanctum. I am shepherd. Shepherd intern SI. Thank you.
Love it. So SGOSI or SIGO, which one comes first?
No, it's just SI. Thank you.
But So all this while we've been saying that the geo, that means we've been putting like stuff wrong.
Yeah. Yes, we are a very
We will make
progressive ministry. We don't use archaic titles. Yes,
okay. Oh, so SI. I hope I remember this. To be very
it's
honest, and I hope
SI.
you to remember it. Please
SI
be sure to
units.
remind
SI
me so that.
units.
Okay, fair point. Fair
Yeah.
point. Fair point. I like
So
that.
how's your
Okay.
week?
My week was interesting. I'll start from this place first. After we finished recording on Sunday, that's how I
Yeah,
went
yeah,
to
yeah.
the supermarket to get stuff for the month. And I go, I drink 150 cl of water. I don't like buy small bottles. I don't buy 75 cl. It has to be the big bottle because
Yeah, no, you
not
know.
away from the
Feel
fact that I
like
use it to
feel
measure.
like now I know.
Eh?
Feel like now I
Yes, feel
know
like
that you.
exactly. Precisely. I mean, if anybody who listens to 3 4 has been around me, I drink big bottle of water because I can't be bothered with those small bottles. It's not satisfying. Away from trying to count how much water I drink, and everything. I just really like the convenience of it, you know. And so I go to the supermarket and I buy I remember we even had a conversation about buying quality stuff, but like just not the popular brands. So I
Yeah,
go
yeah,
into the
yeah.
store and I go to buy Biggie water of 150 cl, and it
Yeah.
comes in a pack of 6. I
Yeah.
think all of this I'm trying to say is just to highlight Nigeria's bad customer service, and I don't know why we have terrible customer service. We are
Because we
very
do not
rude.
care. We do
Anyway,
not care.
it's so crazy. Like I can only imagine how much money businesses lose because of bad service. So I go into the store, um, and this is why people should employ my services. I train your staff for a cost, and you guys will be good. But hey, who's checking? Anyway, I buy a 6 pack of Biggie water, and no, I buy 3 packs of 6. Right, so 6 bottles in a pack. I buy 3 packs of water, and I'm in a hurry because I've booked an Uber. You know how difficult it is sometimes for me to get an Uber. So I booked the
Yeah.
Uber once I'm doing my last part of my transaction. So the Uber guy is calling me and I tell the girl, oh, she says, what water did you buy? I tell her. And she says how many packs I told her. And then this girl charges me for 36 bottles of water as opposed to 18 bottles of water.
Which kind of math is
So
she
I
asking?
don't know. Do you get what I mean? I don't know. And then I pack it, like the guy just helps me out. I push the trolley, I go home. So on Monday, I'm like going through like my expenditure for the weekend because I just, you need to be checking all these things. I go through the
Yeah.
first list. I'm like, okay, this is what it is. Oh, this has changed now, meaning that when I go to the store next time, I need to do better, maybe buy something lesser, just like that. And then I look at the water and I see, first of all, when she even sold the pack of water for me for 5,014 naira, I was like, that's loud. Or anyway, is it that Biggie is now like that
No.
expensive that
You
3 pack
don't
is
biggie.
5K? I was like, okay. Do you get that? It really don't Biggie. I was like, okay. Like, and then I look at the receipt and I see 36 bottles. That morning as I wake up like this, I get plan where I want to before. I change my mind. I wear clothes. They open at 8 a.m. I landed in that place. Now let's forget about the fact that it kept me sitting down for almost 2 hours
Wow.
for an error that they committed. I'm telling you, the manager kept on asking me, first of all, is the laissez-faire body language. She couldn't be bothered. The devil may care. She was just like in her zone. You know that shit where they even brought food for them, fufu and soup, and everybody, really gunning for the fufu and soup. And in my mind, I'm like, do you see that I am sitting down here and waiting for your response? For the 1 millionth time, this lady asked me. She kept on repeating something. I was like, how are you going to check? Because she checked the receipt. She was like, how many did you say you bought? I told her. And I told her, just slipped it in there real quick that, oh, why don't you guys teach your staff or make it mandatory for your staff to understand or know pack sizes, especially of things like that's as ubiquitous as water. Everybody wants to buy water. Everybody buys water. So how
Obviously.
about everybody, on the team just understanding the pack sizes of water and the brands? It's not that crazy. They don't even have as much variety per time, so you can learn it. Like off the bat, you should, even we that purchase it, we know the sizes, so we know how to buy it. Do you get what I mean? It's the most basic thing. Anyway, I slipped it in there, and she was just like, oh, the time, because their receipt was very detailed. I hope I've not called the name of this supermarket and all of this.
I don't
The
think so.
receipt is very detailed. I probably would at some point, but like the receipt is very detailed. It has the name of the person who cashed me out, the till that cashed it out, everything. And then the only thing that was outstanding was the time. So the time does not correlate with the time on their CCTV camera. And then the lady says, first I made a transfer. So there was a time stamp on my transfer receipt. There was a time stamp on the receipt, on the paper receipt they issued me. And then I told them, okay, I was in your store from this time to this time. I was there for an hour, from 8 till past 9. That's when I was in your store. So just check, let's even from when I even went to your village market part, just check 10 minutes to 9 and 10 minutes past 9. Just do that. Because both my receipt, even though all the times were not, we're not in sync.
You think, yeah.
It was somehow, but there was a range. I was like, okay, check it. And then the lady kept on telling me, the guy, she'll call the CCTV guy. The guy will say, say the time, no match. Wait. And I'm like, this is early morning. You do not have rush. There's no customer in the store. If you see the way these people dragged. See, this first of all to say that if you're in Lagos, Nigeria, I don't know about any other part of Nigeria, but maybe I think it's actually a thing, because even in the East, you need to be crazy. See, if you want to handle something in a civil manner, just make sure that like you have also mastered the art of switching up.
Of Chris.
Because until you Chris for this Lagos, they're not feel hear you. I swear down. You know me with my voice now. I went there, I was talking to the lady. I was talking to the lady like a reasonable person, and just trying to make her understand that, oh, like check this shit. And then this lady was just using me to play. 2 hours in the morning, early momo. Anya just when the eye of the sun wanted to open, this woman kept me sitting down for 2 hours. And she was not perturbed. And next thing she was not like, when she now finally came, she now said, her assistant or whatever was even telling her that, what's going on? Why is this person still here till now? The time, say no rhyme. How many times for 2 hours, something that took less than 20 minutes to do? Because I asked her, how will you guys confirm this thing? Do you have an inventory person that's going to check against inventory? She said no. Say na CCTV. Bro, the CCTV won't take 1 million years to check. And then when they finally check the CCTV, she now comes to tell me, let me tell you what's going on now. No apologies. She literally was like feeling really good, just coming to come and tell me something that her assistant had even already told me. And I'm just like, yo, they really test your patience in this Lagos. Until I changed it for her.
Something is like giving you free pack of water, safe as
do you get what I mean? And be so apologetic. And I was like, yo, first of all, there was no apology. Then you now come to me to say, hey, do you want to take another pack of water? Or what do you want us to do? I'm just like, bitch, what? Be serious. I'm taking my money, please. I'm no stock credit or anything. I no credit anything. Credit. Give me my money physical in my hand. Bam, put it there. When I share it for them inside that place, that's when they knew that. I'm sure the next time the woman sees me coming close to her till, she'll stand up and leave, because no way. Why are people like that? But aside that, I had a very calm week. Really just working, studying, and like taking time off to think about myself and my life. What this new phase is about. Trying to plan how to structure myself as well. I think I feel like I went through certain emotions too during the week. Man, I'm just grateful for everybody around me, to be honest. Friends, family, God. Because some days it's really not easy. And people are really battling shit that we don't really know about.
True.
also this week, like there was a huge confirmation for me when people, you know what that shit when people say, don't listen to like why are you taking other people's opinions of you seriously? Yeah, I think that this week it was I asked it from different perspectives and like just really questioned that because sometimes as much as you feel inadequate, only you knows yourself as much as you do. Nobody else, boy, friend, family, whatever. The only person who knows you is you. So like why do you let like things people say about you that are severely untrue, that don't even know any shit about you matter to you, you know? But then again, that would also depend on what you're exhibiting, you know. I mean, social media kind of showed us that this week as well. So, but yeah, my week was good. Grateful, thankful, happy, trying to keep my sanity. And Nigeria or Lagos trying to threaten that.
Sorry.
Oh, also, I got wind of the news that there was a 1 week shutdown of the southeast in Nigeria, like all
You
the
know I work in
southeastern
news.
states.
Yeah, you know I work in news now.
Exactly.
I saw some clips that were not very good to look at. It was very disheartening. And they were beating children. I saw a video they were beating children that went to school.
Yo,
And I think the teacher, they told them to lie on the floor and say, "Oh, who tell us someone that come out for here?" They're whipping them. A poor man that has, I'm sure,
I
is an Okada
couldn't
man.
even watch.
An Okada, I don't even know why it was, because I don't normally watch those kind of things. They shot an Okada. I saw them shoot an Okada man. Okada man is looking for
Whoa.
business. How much does an Okada man make for crying out loud? That you are not telling him to not go to work on a Monday. Even this Monday that we are recording, I saw some people saying, "Oh man," they said
Yeah.
that house then they don't need to come out anywhere. It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
Like,
so
Nigeria is so vast that
apparently
we don't even know that some people just legitimately
exactly
cannot leave their house to go and fend for themselves.
right now.
And this is a country that has internal security forces. At least the police don't get sense. Mopo also get
Wow.
sense.
Do you
At
understand?
least maybe they will carry and go
All
military.
of them are
Mopo
the
also
same
get
now.
sense. Yeah, yes, it's just that
Yeah, all of them are the same.
some big pass some, yeah, but it's the same show. It's crazy. I think we get
It
that.
was so wild for me.
Yeah, it has been happening since now. Every time we
No,
cover news,
I
like,
know.
every Monday, it's normal. Sit at home
So
is normal.
the last time I was in the East was 2 years ago. I went to Enugu
Yeah.
for a couple of days. And that was when the Biafran leader was supposed to go to court. The
Kanu.
self-imposed Biafran leader was supposed to go to court, and they shut down everything for 2 days. Yo, I thought it was film trick till like I
It's not film
was
trick.
there.
It's not
No,
film
it's
trick.
real life. It's
spoke to this
actually
guy.
real life.
I spoke to Cheta. Cheta was in this Babes documentary, and the guy said he
Yeah.
at the height of the Nnamdi
Chidera.
Kanu
Shout out to
yeah,
Chidera.
2018 or 2019, at the
Yeah.
height of the whole world, he went to Nnamdi Kanu's house in the
Yeah.
east, and he said, "You see the amount of people there. That is obvious." Look, he said the
Listen.
solution to this is just give people an employment. If you give them employment in that region, that is all. That you will see people who have nothing to
Simple,
do.
because people are not busy.
They are looking up to this man as the Messiah because they have nothing to do at the end of the day. Now,
Exactly.
Buhari is the king of using hammer to kill an ant. Now you cause a big problem, a huge problem now, because we spoke about this
I'm
on
telling you.
Twitter.
Is it Buhari or Bat? Abi Bat?
No. Buhari was the one that locked him up. Now he was the one that chased him and locked him up. Yeah, we spoke about this on this podcast. So Buhari created a whole problem with this whole thing. Now you invaded the guy's house.
Yeah.
The guy ran out of Nigeria. He was in exile. You guys managed to arrest him and you brought him back. Now there's unrest because his people are saying you should release him. The court has told you release him, but you still don't want to release him, right? In that vacuum, that political vacuum now, a man known as Simon, I don't know how to pronounce his second name, Ekpa or Ekpa, whatever it is, has come out to say he's not the new voice of Biafra, right? And he's the one ordering this sit at home all the way from Norway.
Oh, I saw the guy.
Yeah. Now the thing is that IPOP are not
Yeah.
they've
He's
disassociated
not even
themselves
in
with that guy.
Nigeria.
He's not in Nigeria. IPOP says they don't know who this guy is. They don't have anything to do with him. According to what I heard, even in Americano says, bro, he's not. He doesn't
But
approve
he's
of what this
really
guy is doing.
instigating,
So the thing is that the people who are causing the commotion on ground are not even IPOP members. They are just criminal elements trying to just cause chaos in the society. At the end of the day,
Exactly.
and that is how in Nigeria. That is
So
how.
here's what it is, right? Because
Yeah. So let me just finish my point. In Nigeria, that is how we
no, you
our
want to finish what
leaders.
you wanted to say. Yeah.
In Nigeria, our leaders tend to overreact. This was the same issue with Boko Haram. When Obasanjo went to go and shut down, he went to go and raid Boko Haram, and it now became very, very militant at the end of the day. Towards the end of his reign, there was a Boko Haram problem, and so soldiers went there and
Yeah.
just leveled the
Exactly.
whole wala and everything, and it just blew up to what it is right now. And Nigerian politicians, God bless them, they're one of a kind. They're special. They were created on the 8th day. It's not definitely not the first 7 days.
See, now may God just even really, really like I don't even know if it's I feel hypocritical even saying, of course, the spiritualist in me says, of course, there's a God factor that needs to help them, but like
Oh yeah, definitely.
this is why we honestly need a re-education of the entire system. There was this screenshot I took sometime during the week where they were like somebody put together a collage of proposed subjects that Nigerians should start learning, and really we should look into our curriculum because there's such a huge vacuum when it comes to problem solving in Nigeria. Our leaders do not know how to solve problems. They literally freeze or multiply it. That's just what they do.
They're not there to
It's just
solve
a
problems.
huge. They don't know what to do. There's no like tactic.
When you're there to steal, you're not here to solve problems. You're just here to patch and patch.
100%.
Nonsense, and it will finish.
And now the big ball is leaking like from different holes.
And guess what?
There's too much going on.
It's going to affect common Nigerians, not them that are staying in their 50
of course
mansion, wall mansion. It's not going to come and affect them now. Because I know the IPOP is not targeting anybody that's like a major politician now. I saw them beating kids.
So like
that's crazy.
So because I'm from the east of Nigeria and I've also lived there for a bit, I'll speak to this, right? As much as I understand why the Igbo people are clamoring for Biafra, I also do not see the benefit of killing your fellow man because he is disobeying a law that he cannot also understand. You are killing, you are reducing intentionally. Let us say there's going to be, God forbid, any sort of agitation. You kill your numbers by yourself just to prove a point to who?
Yeah, it's like you shooting your leg.
To a government that doesn't give. Do you understand what I mean? Like to a government that doesn't even blink towards that direction. They couldn't be bothered.
And these are people
5 core eastern states.
These are people that need to eat.
I'm listening.
Monday is a serious day of the week. This is when people need to come out and eat.
Do you understand?
And you're not saying they shouldn't come out again.
I mean, Monday is a serious day of the week in Lagos, shower, because
Lagos
some parts of this Nigeria, some people just be chilling on Monday. Monday is just another day.
They try.
To be honest, anyway, there's really just some people just chilling.
Yeah.
No, like I want to finish the point that I was trying to raise, right? Okay. As much as I understand what it is and why, so they're trying to cripple the economy of the East so that it is not adding anything to the federal government in its entirety.
I want to ask a question. Doesn't that defeat? Isn't that like self-harm or like self-poisoning at the end of the day?
So that's like, you know how like in protests, people like burn themselves because they're trying to make a strong. They're trying to take a strong stance.
Or they burn
That's what, like,
I guess, yeah.
Exactly. This is what the Igbos, like the Southeasterners, are doing right now. They're trying to really get the attention. Do you understand? Some of them, because I mean, as much as I understand honestly, like, and this is not me trying to not be Igbo, because in every conversation, the point at which you experience it or a thing influences your decision processes and how you move on from there, right? So if I don't want to sit in Lagos and be like, oh, why are they doing that? I
Yeah,
get
you're
it,
not on ground. You're not on
100%.
ground.
I
Yeah,
see
you're not on
what.
ground.
Do you understand? I'm not on ground, so I really don't know, and I cannot speak to what the grievances truly and really are. What I would say is that, like, come on, people need to feed. Do you want to kill them of hunger or starvation? How about relaxing it a little, a whole week straight? Say they give them some days to go to the market and stuff, but you're going to the market to buy what? With which money? Where are you making the money from? Do you understand? People can't go to work, and these are largely people who are very, domestic in their day-to-day life. They go to the farm, they have to go to their bear parlors. They need to interact. They're all very physical. They engage all their interactions are very, very physical. And then you tell them to sit at home, and you don't provide a solution. Like how? How are you doing this? It makes honestly absolutely no sense to me. And my heart goes out to everybody who is in the east of Nigeria. I do not know the true nature of what the southeastern part of Nigeria, and I meant to say, I don't know the true nature of what's going on out there and what's happening for real. But like, hold tight. And if there are NGOs that help people in situations like this, or I don't know, you guys, let's have these conversations. There's so much really happening. I know that when we sit here in Lagos, we're sort of disconnected from the reality of what's happening all around Nigeria. But the change that we're looking for is a Nigerian change, not a Lagos change. So like, we need to think more 360 when we think about Nigeria, right? I feel like the Southwest is really just guarded in some sense, in some ways as well. But hey, it's not the conversation I want to go in today. But you guys hold tight or Chibiko. Hey, God, I beg. But yeah, that's my week. How's your week?
Oh, my week was great. I finally finished 2 books I've been reading. I was reading 2 books at a time, so I finished it. I finished the
Great.
Nigerian one, the formation one. Very interesting, very
I've
very
not opened it
informative.
all.
Oh, very
Fuck.
informative, very interesting. Folklore Lugard again because so we know how we say
Middle big finger.
how we say folklore Lugard, but you did not tell us. Okay, why are we
Yeah.
saying it? Okay, can you write an essay on why folklore Lugard? This book actually breaks it down to see what you try to do, right? And how Nigeria. So again, this book also highlights when young people say, "Oh, Nigerians don't protest." Nigerians were protesting since day one, since white people came here, since day one.
But we've always been protesting.
Yeah, but people don't. Yeah,
The Aba Women riot is what?
Yeah, that's part of it. So Lugard had this grand idea, which everybody knows, right? To merge both North and South because North was not making that kind of money, and the South there's a lot of trade, there's a lot of commerce, there's a lot of business going on. So he actually did it. Now he's
And North were
Waterloo.
largely brutes.
Yeah, and his problem was that his style of governance that he used in the North to great success, he wanted to duplicate it in the South. And the Southerners warned him that, do not bring this leg that you are bringing into it. This one is not
These
going to
people
work
are
for
different.
us. So he wanted to bring direct taxes to the South. And the Yorubas are like, no, it doesn't work for us. We don't do it. They told him in England that he shouldn't try it. That do not look. Just allow the South to be the South, but he was just hard-headed. So he imposed taxes.
Exactly.
And that is how people in Abeokuta rioted. They rioted. People were killed. Like a lot of people were killed. And after that, England just told Lugard, just come back home and retire. There's no need again. Get the fuck out of here. And that's what actually chased Lugard away from Nigeria. He ended his colonial office career totally. That was it. And there are other like protests, like in what's the name of this place now? In the Okpobo area, the Okpobo area, all those places. You see how people actually protested.
Even by yourself.
Yeah, even the North protested, but he outgunned them. They had more artillery, obviously. At the end of the day, and the thing was that when they conquer one kingdom, the next 7 kingdoms already know that if we don't just surrender, people will die for no reason.
They're coming for them. Yeah.
So at the time, Lugard will just come, just open gates and just say, it is what it is, man. Allah, Just do what you have to do at the end of the day. The Igbos were the last they conquered, and that's because they couldn't
To be
figure out.
conquered, I
Yeah,
hear.
they couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. So like they knew that there was structure in all these other places, but
Mm-hmm.
first of all, Igbos were very they were in the hinterland. You couldn't really get
We're
access.
landlocked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you couldn't really get access to that, and
Yeah.
people didn't really know how to do it.
Yeah.
So, but eventually they did. But it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
the success they saw in other prayers in other places when it was not the same success they saw in Igbo land at the
Areas.
end of the day. Because okay, you say you want to use traditional rulers. Who are the paramount traditional rulers you want to now use? You get at the end of the
No, we
day.
have a lot of autonomous communities.
Yeah. You want to use native officers. And Igbos will tell you, who are these? We don't know these native officers. This is just duplication of roles and job descriptions at the end of the day. So yeah, I read the book. It was fascinating. A lot of insights. Slave trade was big in Nigeria even before the white people
Nice.
came, and it was big even after the white Western power said no more slave
People
trade,
left.
but people still continue selling slaves even in up north, and that was the umbrella that Noluga used to go and colonize the north to so-called stop slavery, but it wasn't what they wanted at the end of the day. It's a great book at the end of the
Exactly.
day. Yeah. Apart from that, my week was
I'm going to
very
read it.
hectic. Yeah, you should. You should. Apart from that, my week was kind of busy. I was filling in for someone. The person went on leave, so I had to do like double duty, and that is not nice at all.
Oh, I hate that.
It sucks. It sucks. Yeah, but the person is
I
back.
say,
We
sorry.
thank God. Yeah,
Great.
I went for a meeting on Sunday, a high powered meeting. I cannot disclose. Sorry, I signed NDA, but it's a very big, it was a
Wow.
very big meeting. Yeah, it was and they gave us rice and takeaway,
Just threw it in there.
which is the most important thing. They gave us rice and takeaway.
Is it that one I said I should come and meet you?
Yeah. That I told you that's finished already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was that one.
Enjoyment.
Yeah, we
Shay,
can't
when
complain.
your blessing comes like this, me, I want to follow you and inside because I saw the also small. Even if I did not see complete, I saw small inside. Okay.
Yeah, and
That's what I need to know.
All right, cool. With the way the economy has been, we are thinking about money, we are thinking about wahala, blah blah blah. I got a very very interesting mail today, or two mails. Okay, we thank God
Okay.
for remembering us, the sparrows. They say God has his eyes on the
Love
sparrows.
it.
We the sparrows, they look us.
What
So
do you
we thank God.
what do you do when you get like a good email? What's like just jubilate?
I
Do you
don't
just like
jubilate.
say, oh great, and just continue with your day?
I say, oh
Do you
great. Then I think
pray?
about no. I just go about thinking of how we get the job done.
What you want
That's
to
it.
use the money for?
No, that money
Oh.
I don't. I know what I'm doing with that money. I'm hiding it 6 feet under. Yes, I'm locking it like
Fair
the men
point.
of old. Lock it under my bed. Nothing
I
is happening.
promise you.
Yeah, but yeah, it was
Do you know that?
no. Continue.
No. Finish. Don't worry. It's cool.
Yeah. All right.
I'll
So I
still
said
ask you.
it was a good week. Thank God. Yeah. That's it. That's how my week was.
That's good. A good week to be an adult.
We thank God.
I don't even know if it's a good week to be an adult, but like there are some adults that are more adults than some adults. I actually believe that because
Yeah.
the way some people really muscle up responsibility, it's very amiable. Like just like, please, can you relax? Can you chill, please, for 1 second? I be this procrastination. They touch you. Are you a procrastinator?
Yeah. So big one.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah.
You don't cut across. You don't come across as that, though.
I am. I'm trying to deal with it safe. So to make it like fast decisions on the go, sharp.
How do you do that? How are you trying
When
to do that?
I saw a trick. Somebody said it's a trick. When you decide to do something, do it within the first 60 seconds. After that 60 seconds, almost, go get ginger.
See, I think for me, I overindulge in something before so let's say I have tasks to do, right? And I give myself like a 15-minute break. If I am not in a state where I need to check in with myself immediately, or like maybe have an alarm, or see. I'll say, okay, by 9 o'clock, I'm going to stop this thing. Listen, 2, 3, 4, 10, 15. Just like, please, God, I don't want to relax too much. So what I do is like, you trip myself into doing stuff. I don't even have any trick. Let me not even lie to you. I really honestly just you trip myself. You know that thing where people be writing, you don't get money, they sleep. I swear that has been me of recent. That has been honestly me of recent. I don't get money, I can't dey sleep. Wetin make me dey sleep? I have honestly been waking up with anxiety from procrastinating. I was supposed to write a plan for someone, and away from the fact that like I felt sick a little, serious pain, serious cramps. Like just the idea of having to do research to put the thing together, I was so stressed. But I say, and you really say you want do it. What do you say you want to use money for? You're not even serious, Ugochi. When you're serious, you stand up. So like literally you trip myself into doing things. And you know that thing I said on like 2 or 3 episodes ago, like the way you do anything is the way you do everything. I just tell myself all the time. So is this what you want your life to be? Is this what you want to chase yourself up with? Literally. And that honestly has been what has enhanced my productivity a little bit. I'm not even saying I'm there yet, but like it's such a struggle. I honestly struggle with procrastination. It's so crazy.
Don't worry.
Wow. I have to say that. Now I feel vulnerable moment over.
As an adult, don't worry. The fear of poverty is the one that will wake you up. You will ginger. When there's no more, you
It's
wake
the
up.
beginning of wisdom.
And you know that there's no mommy and daddy that will come.
You know,
and
on those
cook
job
for you.
interviews. See, you know that tweet that went viral that at the age of 30, I was born into a poor background is no longer an excuse.
Yeah.
It's not a lie.
You are the background.
Do you understand? Say that?
I say you are still the background at age 30. If you are still poor, then you are the background.
See, you are the actual background, honestly. And I don't even want to use 30 as anybody who is not 30 years to feel pressured. But really, I think at the age 30, it's just that full circle moment from your youthful or adolescent years that where you just get to the point like, okay, what do I want to do with my life now? Honestly, because really, really, if you know they marry or you know they jackpot, or you know, what do you want to do with yourself? Or do you just want to keep faffing? And it's okay if you don't have it all figured out by 30 though. But like, don't blame anybody for that at that point, really, because now is you against the world. My daddy did not do enough. So what are you doing not to do enough? Crazy ass shit.
Yeah, that's true anyway. Yeah. Let's go for tweet of the week. And let me just go and look for it. All right, tweet of the week is rolling up, is rolling.
Should I read it landing.
Out? Sorry, should we change tweet? Wait, hold on. Should we change tweet of the week to threads of the week? Like, I don't know. Twitter is not paying us to be saying tweet of the week. And Mark Zuckerberg
I think we should do that, or
let's think things through.
I think we can actually. How about we do the both of them? How about we can interchange it?
Okay, yeah. Let's see how good.
So if we say anything that bangs on threads, exactly. If we say anything that bangs on threads, then we do threads of the week. What do they call the timeline for threads? Treadmill? No.
I never heard that one. Blessing that you invented that one. I don't know.
Like, I mean, I thought about it honestly for a good part of the week because. So what do we call it? Thread. So on my timeline, on my thread timeline, it's too long.
Treadmill.
Yeah, on my treadmill. Yeah. I saw Kinney. It makes so much sense as treadmill. But yeah, I mean, we can always interswitch it. If there is a thread of the week that is great, then we'll do that.
Yeah.
Wow. But if there's a thread on Twitter that is a thread, that is the thread of the week, I don't know. Do you get what I mean?
You're doing too much.
Complicated.
Calm down. Ugochi, calm down. Drink water.
Yeah,
drink
I'm doing so much. Yeah.
Drink the expensive water. Drink the expensive water that you bought, please. Calm down.
My 5,000 naira water. What? Please, nobody should. Okay. I should be paying on people right now. I should actually consider being a dominatrix.
You can read the tweet. You can go ahead and read the tweet of the week.
Okay, so the tweet of the week is from a hand. First of all, this is a 4-leaf clove. So anyway, her handle is Hazan Season, in the season in all caps. Well, not okay. Anyway, says I'm the worst person when it comes to buying snacks or things I can't just munch on to keep for later. Now that midnight, I go chop everything finish. Ayo, this sounds like you. Is this you?
Oh yes, yeah. I tell myself, these Pringles you are buying, it will last you at least through the day. The Pringles will be finished in 15 minutes.
Love it.
Flat.
I love it.
What's the name of that biscuit? That round one that they sell in transport. Hey, what's that biscuit? Round.
Danish? Is it Danish cookies?
It's not Danish cookies, but they sell it in a transparent paper. I've forgotten the name. That is very, very sweet, like this round. Oh, I've forgotten the name.
What is it?
I am trying to. I never just know the name.
Oreos?
It looks like Oreos, but it's not Oreos.
What's the biscuit like? Please help me.
It's round. Then it has like
digestive biscuits, hobnobs.
No, it's round, but it has like icing in between or cream in between. Sorry. Transparent packaging.
Oh, Oreos?
It's not Oreos. Oreos is not transparent packaging now.
Oh, Super 2.
Thank you.
Is it Super 2?
Yes.
You're an addict. If you know Super 2, then you're an addict. You're actually a snacking addict.
I'm taking it like 2 years now because I always tell myself, don't worry. When you get it, this is to last you for 2 weeks. At best, 24 hours.
Really?
Yes.
See. By the way, the cost of Super 2 has increased.
Thank God.
This is like it's like 1.5 now or something. It's okay.
Another reason not to touch it.
A pack.
So yeah, that Super 2 biscuit, I think it should be banned because first of all, it's too sweet and it's so addictive. So I ran away from it before it gives me diabetes.
Is that the only thing you snack on?
No, Pringles once in a while or what's the shortbread? That's basically that. Yeah, shortbread is always a classic.
So I'm not a snacker, right? I don't snack.
Sorry, we snack.
No, but check it now. You've been around me for a bit now. I don't snack.
That is true.
There's never really. If I never drink garri or I never chop food, I don't do it bother myself because there's no need.
Sorry.
Yeah. And to be honest, it's not bad though. There are people that I have friends around me that are like that. But personally, I want to eat. I need to eat first. I'm not a snacking person. But like if I must snack popcorn, she see that red popcorn, that one they used to sell in traffic. That's my undoing. But like it's not like I snack. I buy it and then I finish it. No, like because this tweet is talking about like buying. What if you never see the bottom of that paper?
You can't stop.
You can't stop.
That's Pringles for you. Once you pop, you can't stop.
That's me and meat. If I don't chop meat and then the meat never finish, I cannot stop eating it. I must eat it finish first.
But anyway, the way now that Pringles is like 1.7 or 1.9, and shortbread is like 1.7. I think not today.
Is it the small one or the big one for the shortbread?
I think it's time to.
I feel this big one.
I said the big one is mine.
That's
1.7 or 1.9. I can't remember. One something. Yeah.
Wow, really?
Eat mango and.
The store on the island here is 723.
Island Pringles. Sorry, island shortbread. Island is different from Black Pringles.
I promise you. Smelling breeze.
Well, not that it's so expensive. I think it's just going to start taking mango and watermelon and bully. We don't kill ourselves on our food. Yeah, so.
Watermelon is expensive right now.
So what can we not take?
I swear, watermelon. There is nothing. Apple self don't even cost. There is nothing you can take. Everything is expensive.
But you know, for each 1,000 naira. Yes.
Bolly. If I hear, see, first of all, we thought a bottle of granite will never get to 2,000 naira. Brethren, bottle of granite is 2,000 naira in Lagos.
Inflation.
So, I'm telling you, see, a bottle of granite is 2,000 naira. A sizable watermelon is about 1.5, 1.8. If you're not careful, you pay 2,000 naira for a sizable watermelon right now.
Crazy. Well,
So like everything be
except
going
salary.
up. Fufu is no more 50 naira. It's now 100 naira.
Yeah.
What again is that? Food chicken is
Now you know this
3,000
one.
plus.
God,
1 kilo of
God help
chicken
us.
too. My dear, we dey go market.
All right.
We dey check am. An ike of garri is 1,200, half 600 naira. How many people can afford to eat garri now?
Garri is now grocery. It's no
Crazy.
longer na grocery now. Garri. It's not
I
grocery.
swear. You know that I feel like this whole Gary being grocery thing started with one tweet like that. Somebody was like, I went out today to get groceries. She this English
The
not
one I
to
even
be
saw
for Gary.
was when somebody spilled his Gary. He had a Gary in the black nylon and he spilled it. And I wrote, oh fuck, my grocery. And I'm like, wait with this. Gary not Gary. How Gary? How is Gary grocery again? Why? Why you not the pamper Gary like this?
My grocery.
All right. Yeah.
Because it don't cost.
Yeah,
it's very cost.
Okay. Let us enter just a minor talking point. It's not a big talking point. So all of us watch Gangs of Lagos, right? On Amazon Prime, I believe. Or was it on Netflix? One of them, I can't remember.
We did.
Anyway,
it was on Amazon Prime.
The Oba of Lagos
on Prime.
has described the movie Gangs of Lagos as defamatory and sacrilegious for depicting the Eyo as criminal gangs that commit grotesque murder and visit terror on innocent citizens. The traditional ruler raised concerns about the film in a 3-page letter he addressed to the management of Amazon Prime and Grill Limited on June 28th, listing 4 conditions that the producers and promoters should meet within 14 market days. The Oba of Lagos called Amazon Web Services and the film producers to immediately remove, cease and desist from using the image, get-up, and manifestation of the Eyo in the Gangs of Lagos movie. So yeah, that's basically it. The Oba of Lagos is pissed, so he wants them to yank away every depiction of Eyo masquerade in the movie Gangs of Lagos. I don't think that's possible, Sha.
I have a counter. What's it called? I'm thinking a theory. They have a counter theory. That's what it is. So I'm thinking that because of all the violence and the depiction of somewhat a semblance of what happens in Lagos as per gangs and cultism and all the likes, and how much light the Gangs of Lagos movie sheds on all of that. That is probably why why the Oba is now also involved in clamoring for it to be taken down. I feel this is my theory. When I read it, this is what I just thought in my head. Like, I mean, yeah, we get like the Ayo. I understand that they shouldn't be jacking we shouldn't be jacking culture just like that, and people should be angry, really. But like, just like, but is that really, really, really it? Like, all these foreign films they watch, they always fuck up their own things too. Like, come on, we don't say sorry now. People don't put marketing money into marketing and pushing the movie. Chill.
Anyway,
I mean,
it's just funny that some people are still on this. I don't think it's possible for them to go and re-edit that movie and remove Gangs of Lagos. Literally, the Ayo plays a big part in the movie, so I don't think it's possible. Maybe they just write apology to the Oba of Lagos and go and prostrate and go and do one small sacrifice. They should pay for one small sacrifice. That's it at the end of the day. Ain't nobody moving shit from that movie.
You know, coincidentally, I'm listening. Coincidentally, I'm trying to catch up with my podcast. I've been listening to Diary of a CEO, Steve Barrett's podcast. Ouch, sorry about that. But I'm catching up on Loose Talk right now, and coincidentally, I am also in the Gang of Lagos episode. I haven't even finished myself catching up on that. So, like, when I saw this, I was just like, how timely.
Yeah, true. That is very timely.
How really honestly timely. I haven't finished it yet, Sha, but like I was really excited about how excited Otage was about watching the Gang of Lagos. Like you guys started the
Steve
pod
was
without
missing. That's
Steve
his
in it.
business.
Yeah. Did he come later come? Because I haven't gotten so far in yet. Or was it just
He
both of
came
you who
later. He
did the
came in the last
entire
20,
episode?
25 minutes or 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'm still listening though. But
Yeah.
that's such a good movie anyway. I really enjoyed Gangs of Lagos. So is it Gangs of Lagos
Anyone
or
they
Gang
call
of
it. Let me check.
Lagos?
It should be Gangs of Lagos now. Yeah, Gangs of Lagos. Gangs of Lagos. Yes, with an S.
With
Plural.
an S?
Plural.
Okay,
All
okay,
right,
okay,
moving on to
okay.
another topic. Oh, I should stop saying all
Fantastic
right.
movie.
Moving on to another topic. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Moving on to another topic.
And we need to give you a Gen Z slang
Not be
for
only
moving
Gen
like
Z.
all right.
I
What
don't
do
know.
Gen Z
They
people
don't
say?
talk now. They just say Paul and period. That's what they say.
Do you know I'm thinking of something?
God
Maybe
forbid.
that's why you should say per.
God
I
forbid.
can't imagine you
My
saying that
ancestors
though.
will rule.
No way.
My ancestors will rule in their graves.
I love it.
At
Masculinity
all
must be
costs.
defended. Or your millennialness must be guarded with
Yeah,
particular
definitely.
interests.
Okay.
I love it.
In case you were under a rock in the last 2 weeks or the last week, Jamb was trending for a very
Certainly was.
I won't say controversial. It was hilarious to me, sha.
Um,
A young lady said but me it
but it
was
was
hilarious.
controversial though.
Yeah. A young lady came out to say that she was the she had the highest score in Jam, and Jam said, "No, you are not the highest scorer." And there was a back and forth, ping pong, and Jam now bought her receipts. They took screenshots and receipts, and at the end of the day, the girl confessed to saying that there's a mago in the results. Not because of that, all the promises that they are giving to her innocent, that wanted to give her a scholarship or and I think a cash
The
prize, they wiped it
scholarships.
away. And this just reminded me of how important Jam was in my life. Once upon a time. Jam was like the almighty. After God, Jam was next. People were
Was
legit
jamming.
scared of Jam. You will go and buy
Honestly.
past question. 95, 99, 2010, 2015 past question, and you'll be reading it. Oh God.
Key points.
We've suffered. They've suffered us in this
God, you
country.
never.
You've suffered us. No. Do you remember your Jam score?
God. On God. 2, 3
You
or
tried. You
2,
know book now.
2,
You know book.
230
You
something,
know book.
shall. Let me tell you what happened. First of all, I wrote Jam 2 times. The first time I wrote Jam, I wrote it in French Village, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, and I was so confused. I froze up for like God knows how many hours or minutes into the exam, and I didn't write anything. I scored like 180 something. So the next year I took Jamb again, and I got 180 something again. But like later in the week, this is even speaking to this Midsummer story. And then sometime later in the week, we now heard that the Jam scores have been updated or re-updated, that there were some errors before. And so from 180 something, I entered 230 something, and that was the Jam result that I used to go into uni at the time.
Wow.
But like, yeah. My second time I wrote in a signal barracks
They
now
didn't.
too. I saw army men with
Yes. Funny enough,
AK-47s walking around.
why are
They
there
were
army men at
invigilators.
Jam centers? It is a bloody exam. It is not that serious. Why?
For
you-
children, no. Not be still on
I
that thing.
don't
Not be say we they do
understand.
drugs.
And they'll now come with very imposing invigilators.
Listen, where did you write your jam? How many times did you write jam? And where did you
Let me tell
write
you my
them?
Jam story. Clearly I did not give a fuck
Tell me.
about Jam. Because I have a belief. This is my
Okay.
belief.
That one day.
That if you put me through 6 years of secondary school to pass senior WAEC, right? Senior WAEC should be strong enough to take me to the university. Why are you not introducing an exam that I will read in 3 months? An exam that we know is way harder, 10 times harder than WAEC. I now expect you to pass immediately. Yes.
Do you feel so?
That's for me. Because all across the world, in UK, you do your O levels or A levels and use it to enter university. America, you do SAT, use it to enter university or college. Nigeria, you will do WAEC, NECO, Jamb, GCE. How many? You will do post-UME. It's just to enter. Just to enter 4 years. Now 4 years is not even sure because they will strike again. How many things are we going to read? How many things are we going to read? So do secondary school.
Oh my God.
We did GCE, we did mock, we did WAEC, we did NECO. I'm like, God.
No, do you remember the chronological how it came, how sequentially how you took it?
GC came first. GC we saw old. Yeah, we took GC.
You took GCE first?
You know, I think I was doing like a holiday. Or I think our school allowed us, or maybe it was like a holiday period. I think it was SS2. I think so, or people SS3 first time.
Because GC is usually around ember time.
After
of
GC,
the year.
we now do mock. Mock, I even feel down because I'm like, bro, it's mock. You can't scare me. If I feel this one, what will happen? It's mock. Get out of my sight, please. Then WAEC came, NECO came. Then after NECO was not the almighty Jamb. Now, I don't know, all you Gen Z, I don't know if Jamb has decided to make things very soft for you. But back then, filling Jamb form was a family affair. And I'm not saying nuclear, it was an extended family
My
affair.
God.
Your uncles will come and say, this is
your
how you do it.
aunties and your uncles.
Use Bible. Use pencil first of all. Then it will take you 3 weeks with all your relatives to fill like 5 or 6 forms. It's insane. Then when you now you buy your form at Ikoyi,
in a Manila envelope.
Form, first of all, that Ikoyi.
Yes, now you go and pick it. Yes, you go and pick it up.
Go back to Ikoyi to go and submit it again. That same Ikoyi where everybody in Lagos will now go to. You now wait for your Jamb center. You know, after filling it, you now go and collect Jamb. They'll not start telling you that one is type A, one is type B to repeat the dubbing or some shit like that. Lo and behold, I did my Jamb. And when the result came out, because I didn't give a fuck. Somehow, I don't know how I knew it, that I'm not going to use Jamb to enter university. My spirit was telling me that I don't give a fuck. I got 183. Right?
Oh my word.
The next year I didn't
it.
I didn't write for Jamb. I did so the year I did Jamb, I also did diploma.
Okay.
And my mind, diploma was like, I beg. My mind was like diploma.
Because you didn't wait.
Diploma results came out. I saw my name in the first 15 of mass communication. I said, I don't enter Unilag. I don't enter Unilag now. I don't know how they talk again now. You know, first list will not be. It's not HOD's list. It's not Oba of Lagos list. It's not VC supplementary list annex. No, the first list. And that's I enter Unilag.
5 lists.
It was way expensive. It was like 150 or 200k that time. I can't remember. Maybe it was like 200k or so. But what the fuck? I'm a Unilag. The same Unilag we are on the Unilag. When I tell my friend diploma, I'm in 200 level. So yes, what's the point? At the end of the day.
So you never checked what the cutoff for posture for your course was to get it if you're going to use Jamb.
My first choice was Unilag. My second choice was like probably OAU. How in the world? Unless I was the VC's son. Unless I was the VC's bastard son that will enter any of those 2 schools. Maybe last one, because last one not to get. But at that time I didn't want to die. Because last one had cultism issues. And I know. Me, the way they see me, they go shoot me. I just had that feeling. If I enter last week, they will go me down. They will just gun me down for no reason. I just knew.
That era was the era of filling the form and they'll tell you that you can't put 2 federal universities. Like you can't put
So
a
no,
federal
okay,
university
sorry.
as a second
My
choice.
choices were
You have to choose.
okay.
You have to
My choices were
choose
Unilag
a
1,
federal.
Unilag 2, like two different courses, I think, to keep it safe. Because if you put Unilag 1
I'm
and you
mad
put
though.
AAU second, and you now go to AAU and say I passed Jamb, OAU will tell you that, but you made a second choice. Go to Unilag or first choice. They won't give you.
They'll not give
So
you.
those were the
Yeah,
things back then.
there was a whole hacking
School even
thing. I
suggested.
swear, there
School
was
even
a whole
suggested Covenant. I
system.
said I don't want to go to another secondary school. I've done 6 years of secondary school. Please
Oh, but you didn't need to write Jamb to
see,
go to Covenant that year. Now,
Ugochi,
all
my
you
plan
needed to
was
do
to go to
was
uni.
like
Ugochi,
get
please.
good
My
grades in
plan
your
was to go to Unilag
exams.
and see life. I did not
Yeah.
want to go and stay in a Christian camp. I did not want
No other
Christian
option.
camp for 4 years. I want
Love
to go and
it.
see the nakedness they be telling me about Unilag. That Unilag girls are naked. I wanted to see the nakedness. I want to see it. And trust me. From the first
But
day
guess
that I
what?
resumed, that I saw nakedness. And I said, yes, this is the right.
Mm-hmm. You
I said,
saw the
this is the right
nakedness that you
path.
desired.
This is the right one. There's no school. This is the school. What do you
Love
mean?
it.
I'll not go to Jamb. I'll not be wearing school uniform. No, impossible now. Yeah, so those are the Jamb
Love
stories, man.
it. See, so for a school that is so religious, Covenant has
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot of
I had many scandals.
scandals.
I had many scandals.
Gosh, they're do you understand? They have, and it's such a small, I don't know if it's a small school because they sort of know each other from different years, different levels. And I'm just like, gosh, they know themselves. A whole carcass out here in the real
I
world
think
with
it's quite.
Covenant students really topping the
Oh,
charts
yeah.
on
But right
certain
now, shout out to
conversations.
Covenant. Like you might say everything about them, but tech in Nigeria is practically tech. The tech scene is
Yeah,
practically Covenant
a
and
lot
private
of
university
Covenant
students. Because
people.
trust me, Unilag, when they give us GSC 101, that was computer science. The woman can, we're like in 200 level.
Oh,
You know, we are really integrated with the whole Jamb guys that came from 100 level. The woman now carried us at one. I don't even know that place in Unilag. They carried us. The woman now saying, so Control C is for copy and Control V is for paste. I was like, excuse me, man, 60% of this class are Yahoo boys. 60% of the
dead.
boys in this class are Yahoo boys. They
I
know
love
computer
it.
more than you. They know what to press. What is
I
this
love
rubbish
it.
you are telling us? So I am not surprised. Yeah.
Will they pass it?
I
That's
don't
the
even know whether I wrote the
question.
exam. I just know that I got something. So all those compulsory courses like GSC, is that pass or fail? They don't
That's
give
what's
you
up.
A, B, C, D, or F. So is that you pass or fail? And I know I passed.
Okay.
That's all. They didn't call me back to come and
Interesting.
do carryover. So yeah,
Madam.
it was. Well, those were the crazy days. Reading for Jamb, you will not be carrying past question up and down.
But you know that writing Jamb right now, first of all, correct me if I'm wrong, people who just wrote Jamb or recently wrote Jamb. So the system now is that
Oh,
you
okay.
have 3 options and like you're mandated to choose a federal school, a state school, and is it college of education? No. Or a polytechnic. Yeah, you're meant
Sorry,
to choose out of the 3. So you know how
do
before you
private
can
universities
do
right? Do they accept Jamb? They don't accept Jamb now. They have their own internal exams.
well, exactly. They have their own internal exams and they still use like your just as you said before, like they use your WAEC results. I think again, I don't know. Correct us if I'm wrong, because like I'm speaking
Bro,
to is like many years ago. Like I don't know what it is right now, but then the you need to like have certain scores on in WAEC or GCL or GCE, and then you write the internal exams and get into school. I think they were part of the people that started these computer-based
okay.
tests, CBTs, first, if I'm not mistaken, before they deployed it into federal universities. But yeah, so you just do a computer-based test and you get in, like
You know the
you have
funny
a
thing.
cutoff and then you get in. But I remember when Hujegbe
What's Ugudegbe?
started. Tell me.
No.
Oh, you never heard of Hujegbe? Is a school in
Oh,
Cotonou
yeah.
that
I heard
Nigerians
a
go
lot
to.
of
It's a
Nigerians
private
do study in Cotonou,
university.
but I didn't know the name of the university. Though.
Yeah. The name of the school, one of the name was Hushnob, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to all my friends that went to Hushnob. But yeah, you just roll your box there, pay your tuition fee, and you get
You
in.
know,
That's
you know
just
another,
basically what it
you know
was
another
back then
struggle
for
in public
Nigerians.
universities. when you now get accepted
Tell
and you
me.
now want to do like accreditation, they now say you should bring your results, your WAEC, and your WAEC result basically. It was after my set, Unilag said they're not doing combination. You know what combination is now? If you fail maths here.
That if you know meet up for this one, you join this one.
I think I got 6.
You join results.
WAEC NECO. But now, no, in WAEC, but I now got like 8 B2 or B3 in NECO maths. So I just joined the 2 of them. The HOD of my department was like, you know, we have to stop this behavior. You cannot be mixing results as your organ and your business with that. I don't come like. I said, make the stamp and they go my house. I beg. But after my set, no,
I don't think they accept that shit anymore.
After my set, literally, I don't think they said, is it that you bring one paper or you write everything again, which was going to be very annoying for a lot of people.
Exactly.
And some people use like 5 years writing exams. Is that they get English and they fail maths? Pass maths, fail English. It was so dicey. It was so dicey.
I swear to God, shout out to people who went through that stress. Because I think that year now, you cannot drink water and drop cup at home if you don't pass WAEC. It will disturb you. Hey God.
You know the worst one?
If you fail anything.
It's like all your age mates on the street have now gone to university. You know, they've done matric. You're not the only one you'll not be languishing. You watch whole video that
at home.
See that
being a local champion.
From when I finished secondary school before I entered Unilag. I watch film. I don't know how many films I watched. I watch film. The days were so long. I will watch like 3 movies. Look at the time. It's still 1 p.m. I say, what is happening? Yeah, well.
Your parents were not giving you grief.
I don't know, Mostly just believes that I was going to pass diploma. I mean, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I did in that diploma. Well, bro, it is what it is. I think it was the second year. And I'll be like, hey, what's happening? But you know, it was good. And I passed Unilag. I entered Unilag like that.
See, man, I have some statistics for you based off of remittance from, there's been some gist that, in all of this brouhaha with the results for Miss Oma and her Jamb result, and Jamb saying that she cheated, and she's saying she printed her results from Jamb website and all of that. So a body, I don't know if they're Nigerian, they're called Statistens.
I know that.
They put out how much. Yeah, they put out a poll on how much Jamb has made over the years between 2010 to 2023. And if you guys will permit me to run through it real quick, in 2010, Jamb didn't make any money from remittance, allegedly. 2011, they made 11.52 million. In 2012, they made nothing. In 2013, they made 25.3 million. In 2014, they made 13.93 million. In 2015 and 2016, respectively, they made nothing. In 2017, they made 7.8 billion. In 2018, they made 8.5 billion. In 2019, they made 5 billion. In 2020, they made 7 billion. Wow, COVID year. They made 7 billion. In 2021, they made 3.51 billion. Wow, that's a drop. That's a huge drop from 7 billion.
You know that Jamb again.
In 2022, they made 3 billion. And the year 2023, the current year of our Lord Jesus, they made 2 billion. They made 2 billion naira. When I shared this with a friend,
that went from million to billion.
Tell me.
They were not remitting that money. They were not remitting that money to the federal government, or most of it. It was.
What were they doing with the money?
It was when Buhari pressed them. You remember there was a saga of something about a snake swallowed the money or something. I think. It was when they pressed them. It's not possible that a country of this size, how can you be saying 20 million is what you made from selling Jamb forms? How now?
Somebody swallowed
snake. It's just crazy, man.
Do you remember when we used to go and buy Jamb scratch card? Oh well, whereas when I got it, you didn't use Jamb scratch card.
You people should be appreciative for it because we saw hellfire writing
God,
Jamb.
I beg.
Every day
I will be funny you said. Every time I
Every day
see
they
you,
go to
I
use
make a
eraser. They
define you.
clean your. They say, oh, okay, you made a mistake here. Many passport photograph. That time that passport photograph, like say you civil servant. It was crazy.
See, I remember the first time I went to go and write Jamb. The first Jamb I wrote, when I went to business center to go and fill my form, my dear, now they thief my
Hey.
phone. If you see that picture, I looked deeply sad. I went to the cyber cafe. They stole my phone there. Now
What's
they
your
won't come to
picture?
take me picture. I swear, all my brain was, how will I find
No.
my phone? Gosh, the mid 2000s was very weird. When we
Yeah.
transitioned into the digital era, it was
I remember when I
so
first
funny.
I remember when I
know, it
first had a
was
mobile phone
really
and I bought it to
funny.
Unilag. Oh my, I was feeling like the dawn. What? Back then, if you bring phone,
Are you
God
serious?
knows
What
where
was
it's
your
right
first
now,
phone?
safe. God knows. Maybe it was a
What was
Nokia.
it?
It
What
was a
was it?
Nokia.
What brand was it?
Yeah, no, it
Mad.
was even not
Was
3210. It was one of those
3310?
colorful ones, smaller than 3210. But it was grey and black. It looked like
Is it that one that had white
I'll try and look for that
lights?
phone. I'll try and look for it. I'll send it to you after this podcast.
20 something
This phone like
something.
this, and that time not be
Okay.
everybody get phone. Hey, you're a big boy. Big boy. Maybe if you call the ring, and this was even before,
See.
Bluetooth. Bluetooth infrared came out. It was just street.
I
Symbian,
swear.
it just had
Symbian phone.
text message. That's all. Yeah.
And snake. Is it
Yeah.
snake
It's
Zenzia?
just snake.
What do you used to call that snake?
Oh, that long one. No, yeah,
I
then after
mean,
that
snake
Nokia, then I got
Zenzia.
Sajem X5 or X4. That's when the infrared started happening. And you're not, I remember when we first saw infrared. Yes, no.
Do you remember
I
Sendo?
remember when I first saw infrared. When people sent
That yellow
something
phone.
from themselves with infrared, I wanted to go mad. I said, no, this is magic. They put it
Magic.
together. I said, no. No. I must get a phone.
I love
What is
it.
this? Or Bluetooth
No,
now
it was
became,
crazy.
Bluetooth now became Shaka.
Honestly.
There's no need to call me again. Just stay where you are. I'll send it to you. Hey, God damn
A
mercy.
big
Save God, save life.
flex. No, when it was infrared, you put the phones together like the same. Wait, don't they come?
Yeah.
There was this red part of the phone. Just you put it together like
life
wow,
was
fuck shit.
wild. Yeah, man.
In the era of
I
to
never
go,
did.
did you know I used to go?
I knew it was popular, but I never did.
Yo,
Yeah,
I used to go, my dear. Well, you look like a MySpace person. You're probably on
Facebook
MySpace.
person, that's how we did it. Yeah. That's to go and understand that.
You used to use your
Just to check
Facebook.
on like family members who don't born, who never born, who they around. That's what it's
Your
used for
aunties
now.
and
Nobody
your
does any
uncles.
cool thing on Facebook now. Nobody does any cool thing on Facebook. Oh.
That's not true. What? Facebook is popping. Don't dull it. That's where
I'm not saying
the
it's
true
not popular. I'm not
Nigerians
saying
are.
it's not as trendy as like Twitter, but there are more people on
No, it's
Facebook than any
popping.
other platform. Actually, it's actually very big. It's actually very big.
I promise you.
Yeah.
I promise you. Yeah. No, Facebook is popular. Don't actually. They get gist for that place. So that's the whole community.
For Facebook.
The major bag. No. I remember when there used to be Facebook notes. I used to remember then I used to show my penmanship.
No,
Did I ever tell you I used to
but
write?
that's Facebook notes. Everybody was writing. People just write nonsense.
I used to write.
Why
I know.
are you
Even
this now?
so, I transitioned from journaling into writing, and I honestly thought I was going to be a writer, right? And then I even had this. Do you understand what I mean? I had this whole doppelganger that I used to write at a point in my life. I used to write a lot. Do you get what I mean? But like after a while, all that shit phased out, and then social media just really became very strange for me. And I just receded from it altogether. But like, yeah, it's always been a struggle with social media after then. And I think also that whole thing of shorthand on Facebook and backlashing, people liking pictures and how it used to affect how I used to feel. Like if somebody doesn't like my picture, I'll not start feeling bad. And I know I don't think this space is for me. And that's just has always been my relationship with social
fledged.
media since then. Like, and makes me question a lot of things.
It's crazy, man. It's funny how everything
I
has
ran away.
evolved.
Oh. Listen, it has changed way too much. Everything is so different.
I just thank
Shout
God
out
that
to
I'm not writing all the
millennials. Oh.
bunch.
You guys
I
have
just thank
really
God I'm not writing all
followed
the
the
bunch of
times.
exams that all of them are writing. You do WAEC. I don't know if NECO is still popping, sha, but you do WAEC, you do Jamb, you do post UME. I'm like, you do mock.
You write mock.
It reminded me of when I was in primary
Mock
6. You do
exam.
common entrance. You did like, there was common entrance and something else. It was only common entrance. There was one funny exam they told us to do again. In Corona.
Yes,
No,
yes. I think
this
it
one
was
we had to
also
go.
mock.
You know, we had to go to the common entrance center to go and do it.
Yes,
Common
where
entrance,
is
something else was there.
common
When I B2 or
entrance?
D2, then I think I did Nigeria Army School. I think I did command
I don't
secondary
remember.
school. Yes, I did command secondary school common entrance. I know, but I don't even pass that one. I don't
Madam.
even bother myself.
Me, I wrote IJ's own. I wrote like for my primary, the
That's
secondary
why
school, my primary
when
school.
I came out of uni,
I
like I
really
said,
failed
I
though.
immediate tire will never
Actually, I
write
didn't.
another exam again. I was tired of exam in my life. What every small thing, exam. You know,
My dear. Adult education is not even easy.
shout out
Can we
to all
talk
the people that
about
now
that
come
for
out
a
and say they're doing
second?
adult education later. They now come to school around 6 o'clock where everybody has left. Me, I can't even do that one. I can't do those. I know they tried. Part time adult education.
See,
No. Ce n'est pas no for me. Ce n'est pas no for
swear
me.
down.
No do.
I promise
Let
you.
you know, like I say, bye, you wicked institution.
See this. I promise you. See this small Coursera and Google course where they take like this. I thought that I had reached a huge milestone. I did not know that the course has 6 modules and I was just finishing the second one. I have 4 more to go. You need to have seen the way my morale dropped because I really
did Coursera
struggled
last year, but
to finish the
I did
second
Coursera
one.
last year, but it's not as if you ask me any questions. It's just you finish it, and they give you a certificate or some shit like that. And I collected the certificate.
No, 100%. There's some courses like
Yeah.
that. Like there's some quick courses, but this one has 6 modules. IO 6, not even
like
2
6
or
modules
3,
too.
6. So like you have
Because
6
because I was very
steps to go.
interested in what I was learning, and I kind of had like a little bit of knowledge about it. So it was just very fast for me to absorb. It was
I'm
about
sorry.
music publishing. So I was like, okay, it's cool.
See, project management is
But
everybody's
now,
day-to-day life. As
if
much
you now
as
say
I
I should
find
now
it
go to school
really
and I'll be learning,
fascinating and
you
interesting,
know, as you go to school and I'll
please,
learn
I
about
beg.
theory and I'll be writing notes and say, okay, it's nothing can enter this again. It's close. See,
Doing
that's why
assignments.
no why. Oh, okay. Okay, man, you have to talk. I'm not doing any assignment too. If not bribe, we go bribe you. I see people coming
It's
back and
deep,
saying
yo.
they're doing
I
masters.
promise you.
You can even do masters, maybe in another university, maybe you now come and say you're doing you did BSc in Unilag. You now did master. You're not doing masters in Unilag as you like
I
affliction
promise you.
has risen. Affliction has risen
No,
the
I'm
second time in your
definitely.
life. That is the same school you did BSc. You want to do
I need to
masters? No,
stop
they're not
it.
praying in your family. There's no praying person in your family because there's a praying person.
You know, but you know the truth, eh?
Yeah.
You know the truth, right? It's not so easy, oh. You know, this thing where they talk like this to gather that
Masters
bag,
now
go
be,
through that,
masters now,
to go
of
and do
course now. I'm
masters
not saying that.
abroad.
But man, who thought that? I know somebody that after like 4 years of graduating, she just did masters. I'm like, allow yourself rest. Miss school. Let how you go jump in back like that?
We have that
Come on.
responsibility.
Wasn't in my interview like
Breathe.
I've not been into
So
uni like
important.
015 or 016. But anytime I enter there, I'm like, hey God, PTSD because the guy said,
Really?
this bastard department. I was there to kill me. See this bloody place.
I can imagine.
God. No.
I
There's
can
one course we
imagine.
did when we were in diploma.
I've also not been to my uni.
There's one course we did when we were in
graduated.
diploma.
Tell
This
me.
man was an asshole. He was teaching us English. The man made English look like algebra. I don't like, but everybody likes English. I was number one in this thing. Convocation, not convocation, the one you do in secondary school. That one you do. When they give you prizes. There's something. The one they do in secondary school, when they give you prizes, science in English and literature. Or something.
Gosh. Is this speech and
I
is
think it
this
was
speech
prize
and
giving
prize
day or something
giving?
like that. Yes. I started doing English. This man came. I was making English.
Speech
Making English
and
like
prize
formula.
prize
Oh, but the
giving.
guy gave us one test like this. We finished that test. Remember, my guys knew that album. We don't bang them. So we were three of us. We just went to his room in a new joku. The guy
That's
cooked. I can't even call it concoction. It was just rice mixed with anything you saw, and we eating it straight from the pot as it was hot. Let's say it never finished. We just the chop and
wow.
they go. And after that, we just crashed. Like, please. Because we knew that it was an F9. There was no hope again. They were like, no, there's no point. Man. What?
But did you guys really
Yeah,
feel
we
it
failed
though?
it. It was a woeful failure. Yes, mass
Did
failure.
you guys
Mass
feel
failure.
it? Wow.
So if it's too bad. You know, there's some people that when everybody, there's some tests that when everybody fails,
Love
you're like, I'm not the only one. I remember one test that
You're
we
so
did
sure.
was statistics. I mean, I don't know maths. So I just came into that class knowing that I was going to dub. Luckily for me, the people beside me, left and right, I was like, Jesus Christ, left and right, they were smart. My guy on my left had done number 1 to 2. The other guy had done 3 to 4. So I dubbed the guy 1 to 2, the 3 to 4, and guess what?
Mado.
I was the highest in that test. I was the highest. I mean,
Guess what?
highest
Tell
mark.
me.
They said, how did you do this? I said, don't.
Mado.
They said, how did you do
The
this? I
list
said, don't
of
worry.
works.
You have skills that you cannot understand. Don't worry. I'm a mathematician. Not because I can't do math score. Forget. Oh, but there's some tests and exams that you know, there's no how we go dub them. There's no way. We are dubbing it. There's no problem at the end of the day, man. Crazy world.
See, you know, like in uni, I think uni was when I dubbed
you want
the
to go
most.
back and carry over. You know, carry over is it's not funny. It mentally fucks with people. You know, there's one babe.
See, I have two carryovers in uni.
Sorry, let me tell you this story.
My second year.
There's this woman.
Tell me.
Very wicked woman in mass communication. There's this girl that failed woman's course in final year, right? That means she had to come back and do it again. She came back to do it the second time. She failed it.
Was it a second semester course or a first semester course?
First or second, I can't remember. The girl came back. She came back.
That's not so bad.
She failed it. The woman failed that again. The girl came the second time, and this time the woman was pregnant. The girl finished writing the paper.
Wow.
Right, and submitted it to the lecturer. And she said, "We'll see how you give birth to this child in life." More, the girl passed that paper. The girl passed that paper in flying colors. Flying colors.
Gosh.
You fuck with African.
What?
That is something you don't want to test. You don't want to test.
What? She dropped it. I swear.
Oh, boy. Let's say now paper she first marked. Let's say she marked that paper.
That threat is alive.
Go. Give her the degree now. It's crazy, man.
I swear. With
crazy.
speed and alacrity. God. No way. See, let me tell you the dumbest shit I ever did in uni. My second year, I failed 3 uni courses, and I carried it. I carried them over to my final year because, like, my workload, my course load for each semester, for each year for my second year was too heavy. I swear. As at my final year, I still used to do 10 courses.
Wow. Oh, no, but my final year,
imagine that.
My final year,
10 courses as a final year.
But it's always year 2 and year 3 that you're packed. That's year 2 and year 3. Your buckets. Go heavy.
Do you get what I mean?
Heavy. Yeah.
So every course in photo is 5 years, and so you already just naturally know that there are some courses now that are over 5 years in photo, but like the standard, there's nobody doing 4 years. Everybody does from 5 and above. So like you already just know that you're going to be in school for 5 years. Now, from your first and second year, you're doing very technical stuff. You're doing engineering things. You do engineering maths. You do technical drawing. You go for a engineering workshop. You do all of those engine things. Your year 1 and your year 2. Before you now go into your core courses in like maybe your 3rd year to your final year, right? And it's very practical stuff. It's very hands-on. Like you have practicals, especially because they're science-oriented school. So you have practicals all the time. See, one carryover I had in my second year was chemistry. Chem 202 or 201, I can't remember. The person that was heading that course was
for
toasting one of my friends. That's how my friend had said that let's go and beg him. And she's a church girl, oh, that let's go and we're a click then, my dear. We're a click then. So she was like, oh, let's go and beg him for her. I should leave her alone because he said that if she doesn't agree for him, he was going to fail her, my dear. I saw all three of us with our stupid three heads. We went to go and meet the man in his office and I started begging him. The man was like, okay, no problem. It's okay. What's your matric number? All of us, we drop our matric number, my dear. The F on that course, it was bigger. That's the biggest F I've ever seen in my life. First of all, tailored to. It was factory fitted. The F was loud. I moved that course to my final year.
All right. Let's get into flop and prop of the week. We're almost done, almost 2 hours now. We don't try for all now. All right. A Lagos flop of the week. A Lagos businessman sends widows' nude photos to church WhatsApp group. Trust me, it's not a movie. It's real life. It's real life, ladies and gentlemen. It's what's happening. Some men have no shame. But the good thing is that the Nigerian police is on his. They're looking for him right now. So hopefully, the Nigerian police does. They better find him because that's
better find him.
Come on, how about church WhatsApp group? How we can't go to that church again? It's over. I don't know.
Was it necessary? Gosh, man.
Top of the week. We have to give Ekiti. We have to give Ekiti government its dues. The Ekiti State government announced a ban on the planned 3-day kissing marathon to set a Guinness World Record in the state. Finally, there's somebody who has sense in that state. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, GCON, MON, anything you want to be. You are the politician of the year, governor of the year. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh my gosh. But Ekiti people will be wilding though.
It's crazy, man.
Try and kiss.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for listening. It's been a blast. The title of this episode is Jamb. Just called Jamb. That's all. Jamb. All right, man.
Literally. Jamming.
Stay blessed. In case you want to send us a family at 234essential.com.
And follow us on all social media platforms at 234essential podcasts.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Are you tired of worrying about how your loved ones back home will pay for their healthcare needs? Sending money isn't enough. You need a solution that ensures the funds you send are used specifically for healthcare costs. WellaHealth Diaspora is that solution that helps Nigerians in the diaspora send money specifically for healthcare back home. It's simple. Here's how it works. When you buy a health voucher on WellaHealth, they will contact you on how you'd prefer to spend your voucher on your family. They'll deliver quality healthcare to them and report back to you. With WellaHealth Diaspora, you'll get access to telemedicine services, regular checkups, medicine fulfillment, and health plans. Plus, you can trust that the money you send is utilized for healthcare, and the chance of being defrauded is removed. Don't wait until it's too late to take care of your family's health needs. Your family's health is too important to delay. Act now and start sending love and care to your family back home with WellaHealth Diaspora. Are you still here? Hurry! Visit www.wellahealth.com/234E to start sending health vouchers to your loved ones in Nigeria today.